Welcome back. So still on matrices and determinant. Now we are on inverse of 3 by 3 matrix. We are now on inverse of 3 by 3 matrix. So how do you solve inverse of 3 by 3 matrix? Get ready for a long walk. Get ready for a long walk. Now, example, given that we have a matrix A as 1 minus 2 1 0 1 0 1 3 2. Now we have a matrix of this. Find, look at what they did. Look at the sign they put. So when you see the sign, you should know that they are asking you to find the inverse of that matrix, even if they don't write it in words. So please know that you are told to look for the inverse of a matrix. With the symbol, you can know that okay, this is what they're asking me to find. Solution. Now we are given a matrix A as 1 minus 2 1 0 1 0 1 3 2. Now you know that to find the inverse of this matrix, what is the formula for finding inverse? That is the adjoint over the determinant, right? That is the formula for finding inverse, adjoint over determinant. And I told you that the first thing you have to always go and look for is what? The determinant. The first thing you have to go and look for is what? Determinant. So let's get the determinant of this matrix. And how do you get determinant of 3 by 3 matrix? So if you are just watching this video for the first time, please do well to click on the playlist below this video. You will see the list of videos we've done. Go through the list of videos from the beginning, from part 1 to part 2 to the end. So you will see determinant, where we solve determinant of 3 by 3 matrix. So you will see it there. So with that, you are going to understand how we are going to arrive, because you might be surprised on how we are doing this. So, and how did I teach you on how to get determinant of 3 by 3 matrix? It's very, very simple. To get determinant of 3 by 3 matrix, just put plus, minus, plus. Just on top, on the first row, put plus, minus, plus. You understand? So let's go now. We have what? When you pick plus 1, this is plus 1. You know this first thing. When you pick plus 1, cancel to the row, cancel to the column. What else are we seeing? We are seeing what? 1 0 3 2. You understand? So this is the plus 1. Cancel like this to the row, cancel to the column. So it's just like you are blocking this part. What are we seeing? 1 0 3 2. So you now do 2 by 2 determinant inside 3 by 3 determinant. So what do you now get? You have 1 multiplied by 2, then minus 0 multiplied by 3. 1 multiplied by 2 is what? 2 minus 0 multiplied by 3 is 0. 2 minus 0 is what? 2. So this is the, oh, I'm sorry. I'm already solving minor. Sorry about that. So when we pick plus 1, you cancel to the row, you cancel to the column. We're left with 1 0 3 2. Followed by, we have minus, which is the sign of the what? Of the determinant. Then what do we now have here again? We have minus 2. We have minus 2. So cancel to, this is the minus 2. Cancel to the row, cancel to the column. What are we seeing? 0 0 1 2. So we are left with 0 0 1 2. So what is the next thing? Plus 1. We have plus 1. So this is the plus 1. Cancel to the column, cancel to the row. What are we left with? We are left with 0 1 1 3. 0 1 1 3. So now what do we have? We have plus, you know this is plus 1, right? So we can say 1, then into bracket, you now do 1 multiplied by 2 minus 0 multiplied by 3, right? So minus times minus will give us plus 2. So here will be 0 multiplied by 2 minus 0 multiplied by 1. Then plus 1. Here will now be 0 multiplied by 3 minus 1 multiplied by 1. Do we get? So here will give us plus 1. Here will give us 2 minus 0. Here will give us plus 2. Here will give us 0 minus 0. Right? Then plus 1. Here will give us what? 0 minus 1. Then you give us 1 into bracket 2. Then plus 2 into bracket 0. Then plus 1 into bracket what? Minus 1. So what are we going to have? 1 multiplied by 2 will give us what? Will give us 2. Plus 2 multiplied by 0, 0. 1 multiplied by minus 1, minus 1. So 2 plus 0 minus 1. 2 minus 1 will give us what? That will give us 1. And that's the final answer. So what did we just got? We just got the determinant. This is the determinant of matrix A. So Since our determinant does not give us 0, we can go on and look for what? The adjoint. You can go on and look for the adjoint. So now, to find the adjoint of A. Now this is where the stress comes from. So don't forget that I said to get the adjoint, you have to first look for the what? The minor, the cofactor, and you transpose it. That's how you get the minor, and that's how you get adjoint too. Now let's go through the stress. Let's go through the stress. So you can say let A minor, let our A minor be represented with what? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So let's represent it with something like this. So we pick everything one after the other, one after the other. So let's pick for A. When we pick A, you will rewrite the question. That your matrix, you write it inside. So we have 1 minus 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 3, 2. So if you look at it, this A is on which position here? Is on 1. This position here. That's where the A is. You cancel to the row, cancel to the column. What are we seeing? What are we seeing left? So we have 1, 0, 3, 2. So you now do 2 by 2 determinant. So that will be 1 multiplied by 2 minus 0 multiplied by 3. So that will give us 2 minus 0, which will give us 2. So we are done with A. So you go on and on and on like that. I don't know why you people want to stress me to do this thing. That's 1 minus 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 3, 2. So you rewrite the question again. So B represents what? This minus 2. That's where the position of B is. Cancel to the row, cancel to the column. See, I'm going through this stress for you and you'll not still like and share this video. Don't worry. Don't worry. So what are we seeing? We are left with 0, 0, 1, 2, right? We are left with 0, 0, 1, 2. So when you do it, that will be 0 multiplied by 2 minus 0 multiplied by 1. That will give us 0 minus 1, which will give us minus 1, right? Oh, sorry. 0 multiplied by 1, that's 0, which will give us what? 0, which will give us 0. So matrix, when you are solving matrix, be very, very careful. Be very, very careful, because one mistake can make your final answer be wrong. You see, out of going through all this stress and you will now make mistake from here, and you know where we are still going, still far. Don't worry. So as I'm doing it like that, make sure you like and share this video like that. So let's go for C. You write the matrix question again. 1 minus 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 3, 2. C is on which position? This. Cancel to the row, cancel to the column. So what are we left with? We are left with, what are we seeing? 0, 1, 1, 3. So that will give us 0 multiplied by 3 minus 1 multiplied by 1. So that will give us what? 0 minus 1, which will be what? Minus 1. So this is for C. This is for C. So please, you can pause the video and write all this, or you take a screenshot while I clean this part. So you can take a screenshot. So now the next thing is to go do for D. Let's do for D. So I'm to write it somewhere. Let me write it somewhere so that I'll know once I clean this part. That's 2, 0, minus 1. So let's go for D. Let's go for D. Now going for D, you will write the question 1 minus 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 3, 2. Going for D, which position is this D? The D is on which position? This 0. Cancel to the row, cancel to the column of that position. So what are we left with? We are left with what? Minus 2, 1, 3, 2. So what do? You say minus 2 multiplied by 2 minus 1 multiplied by 3. So here will give us what? Minus 4 minus 3. And that will give us minus 7. And that's the answer for D. Now going to E. You write the question 1 minus 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 3, 2. Which position is E? here. Cancel to the row, cancel to the column. What are we seeing left? I left with 1, 1, 1, 2. So what do we have? We have 1 multiplied by 2 minus 1 multiplied by 1. So that will give us 2 minus 1. That will give us 1. So for DE, D is minus 7, E is 1. So I have to clean this part. Now going for F, you write the question, which is what? 1 minus 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 3, 2. Now this F is on which position? A, B, C, D, E, F. F is on which position? This 0, right? Cancel to the row, cancel to the column. What are we left with? We are left with what? 1 minus 2, 1, 3, right? So what do we have? That will be 1 multiplied by 3 minus 2 multiplied by 1. So that will give us 3. Here is minus, right? Then here is what? Minus 2. 3 minus minus 2. And that will give us what? 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 will give us what? 5. 3 plus 2 will give us 5, right? Do you get? So going for G, you write the same thing again. 1 minus 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 3, 2. G is on which position? Yeah. Cancel like this, cancel like this. What are we left with? We are left with minus 2, 1, 1, 0. So what do we now have? We have minus 2 multiplied by 0 minus 1 multiplied by 1. So here will give us 0 minus 1, which will be what? Minus 1. Right? So we have 5 minus 1. Going for H, you write this question again. 1 minus 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 3, 2. Right? So H is on which position? This. Cancel like this, cancel like this. So what are we left with? We are left with 1, 1, 0, 0. So what do we now have? That will be 1 multiplied by 0 minus 1 multiplied by 0. So that will give us 0 minus 0, which will be what? 0. Then the last one. I hope you've shared this video before I got to this point. I hope you shared this video, please. So then we have I. 1 minus 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 3, 2. So I is on this position. Cancel like this. So what are we left with? We are left with 1 minus 2, 0, 1, right? So that will give us what? 1 multiplied by 1 minus 2 multiplied by 0. So that will give us 1 plus 0, right? Which will be what? 1. Which will be 1. So the final answer is 1. So now, we've gotten all the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Then you now go back and return it inside the A minor. So you go back and return inside the A minor. So what will be? We'll now say our A minor will now be, we represented with A, B, C, D. So what's the answer for A? The answer for A is 2. The answer for B is 0. The answer for C is minus 1. The answer for D is minus 7. The answer for E is 1. The answer for F is 5. The answer for G is minus 1. Then the answer for H is 0. Then the answer for I is 1. The answer for I is 1. So this is our A minor. So this is our A minor. Do you understand? So after we've gotten the minor, the next is to get the what? Cofactor. So take a screenshot of it or pause the video. Then while we go for what? Cofactor. Why we go for cofactor? You see, it's very, very long. So cofactor, we say cofactor of A minor. Cofactor of A minor will not be what? So you write the A minor there. Let's write the A minor there. Our A minor is 2, 0, minus 1, minus 7, 1, 5, minus 1, 0, 1. This is the A minor, right? So how do you get your cofactor? Don't forget, cofactor of 3 by 3 matrix is what? You say plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. So that's how you get for cofactor of 3 by 3. Plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. So what will be our answer now? The cofactor will now be plus 2, right? That's 2. Minus 0 is still 0, right? Plus times minus will be what? Minus 1. Minus times minus is what? Plus 7. Plus times 1 is still 1. Minus times 5 is minus 5. Plus times minus is what? Minus 1. Minus times 0 is still 0. Then plus times 1 is 1, right? And that's how we get the cofactor. So this is a cofactor. Now, after we've gotten the cofactor, to get adjoint, don't forget, to get adjoint is simply the transpose of that cofactor, right? So we have to do the transpose. So let's now do the transpose of this cofactor. The transpose of this cofactor will now be what? Don't forget, the column will become row, right? The column will become row. So that will be 2. I'm changing the column to become row now. 2, 7, minus 1, 0, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 5, 1. So if you look at it, the column has become row. The column has become row. The column has become row. Why the row has become column? The row has become column. If you check it, the row has become column. Do you understand? Now, so since adjoint of matrix A is simply the transpose of that cofactor, so definitely what did we just get? Therefore, we just got our adjoint. Therefore, this is just also adjoint. This is also the adjoint. It simply equals to the transpose of the cofactor. So that's how you get adjoint. Now let's go back and get our inverse, because that was what we were out to look for. So A inverse will now be what? Adjoint of that matrix over the determinant, right? So what is the adjoint? The adjoint is what? We have 2, 7, minus 1, 0, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 5, 1. Then over, what do we get for the determinant? Don't forget, we got what? 1, right? We got 1 for the determinant. So when you divide all this by 1, divide all the term inside by 1. So that will be, it's still the same answer. So that will be 2 divided by 1, 7 divided by 1, minus 1 divided by 1, 0 divided by 1, 1 divided by 1, 0 divided by 1, minus 1 divided by 1, minus 5 divided by 1, 1 divided by 1. Don't mind my bracket too. So therefore, what will be our inverse? Our A inverse will now be what? 2 divided by 1 is what? 2. 7 divided by 1 is 7. Minus 1 divided by 1, minus 1. 0 divided by 1, 1, 0. 1 divided by 1, 1. 0 divided by 1, 0. Minus 1 divided by 1, minus 1. Minus 5 divided by 1, minus 5. 1 divided by 1, 1. So this is the final answer. And this is how you get the inverse of that matrix. This is how you get the inverse of 3 by 3 matrix. This is very, very long and stressful. Please don't forget to share this video. Share it to them. Share it to people that you need, that they feel like you feel like they need to understand this topic very well. Share it to them. And if you don't understand or you need one-on-one tutoring, reach out to me. We're always available. DM me or click on my bio. You see my WhatsApp number there. Chat me up. We will always respond to you. Thank you.